This video is designed to talk you through the Indian Ocean earthquake, which is your LEDC earthquake for this part of your course. This part of your page in your GCSE ebook talks you through the requirements of the SIA scheme of work. Pupils need to be able to do three things: describe the causes of the earthquake, describe short and long-term impacts. Those need to be categorised on impacts on the people and impacts on the environment. And the third thing is that pupils need to be able to evaluate the management response. Those need to be categorised into predictions before, immediately after, and long-term responses. Here you can see an image of the earthquake and your background information. It's very useful to say the Indian Ocean earthquake is your LEDC case study, and it struck on the 26th of December 2004. There's the magnitude, and it lasted almost 10 minutes. On your next page you can see the main causes divided up into point, explain, expand. It mentions the Sunda Trench, the Sunda Plate, Australian Plate, and the west coast of Sumatra. Here's your figures that are useful for that part of the course. It's also useful if you study the map that relates to the earthquake. This gives the exact location where the earthquake struck, obviously under the ocean, and then you can see that the tsunami waves radiate out from here, and then they affect these countries which are highlighted in red all the way around. It's useful to be able to name Indonesia, Malaysia, Thailand, Myanmar, Bangladesh, well not so much Bangladesh but India, and possibly Somalia as well. With regards to the impacts, we said that they needed to be categorised into short and long term on the people and the environment. So as you're making your notes on these point, explain, expand points, remember that you need to categorise them into short or long term impacts on the people and the environment. Again, there's the other three impacts. Management response, again we have four statements here: point, explain, expand. As you cast your eye down them, you can see some figures, facts and places mentioned throughout them. Again, these need to be categorised into short, medium and long-term responses when you're constructing your notes. Really short example question this time for this case study. Command word is explain. Why an earthquake occurred in an LEDC you have studied. So if you think about planning an answer for this, the first thing that you would do is you would state your case study, and then because it's a 3-mark question you would be looking to point, explain, expand, i.e. give reasons why the earthquake occurred. That again needs to be subdivided, needs to include a fact, figure and place. If we have a look at level 3, a statement with a consequence and elaboration. So that relates to our point, explain, expand answers, and it refers to how plates move, and it also names specific plates and places. 1 mark to include the Australian Sunda plates, talks about friction, 15 metre slippage happened in 2 stages leading to a prolonged earthquake, top level 3 out of 3.